What's up, guys? It's your boy Rick, coming right back at you. Today we're going to be discussing plans and limitations that we all put on ourselves. I personally don't believe in planning out for the future. I believe in having dreams, of course, but I wouldn't really say that the steps up to it are something that you need to be thinking about before you do them. Last night was the first time I really thought about what my future career is and what I want to be. And I landed on something, and it's pretty easy to do, but it requires me to move over 2,000 miles away for quite a while. I mean, over 15 years. Which means when it came to my other dream of finding a wife, owning a house, having kids, having a dog, that had to be postponed a lot more than I kind of wished. Because, first of all, just finding a woman, in the back of my mind, I'm thinking there's not a girl who would stay loyal enough to either move with me or stay committed for 15 years while we're in a long distance relationship. And there's no reason to be thinking that. That's something that only time can tell, and only if I meet the woman, she will know. It's not like I'm mandating that over them. I actually have to talk to women first. I know it's a hard one. But after that, that would also just postpone my dream of settling down. Alright, on to the next thing here. When you're making a plan, which I don't like to do that often, it's really important not to limit yourself to what's humanly possible. Because you're not going to identify as just a human, right? You are hardworking, you're brave, you're courageous. You can do all that stuff. And when you stop limiting yourself and just saying, I can do this, it's going to work a lot better. If you're doubtful in your own methods, those methods aren't going to seem very good to you. And then you're going to subconsciously, again, just lessen your success. The outcome is not going to seem as good to you, even though it might be great. If you stop thinking like a loser, you will see that the stuff you're doing is actually great, even if it is small stuff. These small steps are great in building up to your final goal there. And everybody needs to realize that. Like it's very important that you do what you gotta do. Alright, this is totally unrelated now, guys. Love is not tough in itself. Love is only tough because you really care about that person and you don't want anything bad to happen to them, which means the decisions you have to make will always hurt someone in one way or another. That's how every decision works. And when you're making a decision, you either have to hurt the others or you have to hurt your loved one here. And nobody wants to hurt their loved ones. And so you end up making really tough decisions that hurt somebody. And you often do care about them to some extent. And so when you're doing all this stuff, your significant others are almost always going to be at the top of your values there and what you care about. And they're your best asset, so that they're going to be guidelines for also the decisions you make. And often those decisions become very, very tough. And it's only because you have that significant other that is limiting yourself in your decisions, which is not always bad. You don't want to go rob a bank because then you won't spend time with your wife, Unfortunately, I don't have a cat to say goodbye to you guys this time, so I'll just have to do it myself. Fortunately, I am much cuter than a cat, so.
Check out my other videos here.